Happy day, dear friends. Karen here from I Can Period. Happy to share with you all another manifestation story of ease and flow and deliciousness. And today's story comes to us from Katrina. Katrina shares with us how she manifested a delicious vacation effortlessly. It turns out that Katrina had gone with her family to Gainesville to pick up her older son who was in college. They spent the night in Gainesville and the next day they decided to go kayaking. The weather was perfectly sunny. The water was deliciously refreshing. They spent such a beautiful day going down the river and enjoying the whole experience that in the afternoon, when they sat down and got ready to head back home, it started to feel like a little bit of rain, she says. It was about to rain, and there was something in her that said, stay the night, just stay the night. But there wasn't a cabin there, so she didn't know where to go. She looked at her husband and said, I think we should stay the night. And he said, but where? We don't even have a reservation. And she said, I'd like to stay somewhere that has horses. I'd like to go horseback riding too. And he looked at her like she was kind of crazy or something. So he said, you know what? I'm going to head back. Let's head back. I'll start driving. And if you happen to find something that suits us, we'll just stay. And she decided it was time to manifest. She got on her phone with very low signal and started looking for places that had availability but also had horseback riding. She imagined this big, huge place with cabins and a lot of trees, and she just wanted to spend the night with nature. So she found a few places and made two calls. They had no availability. The third one she found, she called and he did have availability. He started describing the place to her. At one point he said, I have a 3-bedroom available. It's $300 a night. And I also have horses. If you guys want to go horseback riding, it's an additional 100 for all of you. You can come spend the night here. We have a barbecue, everything. And the next day you could just stay as long as you want. I'll plan the horseback riding for you guys with a guide. You can go throughout all our property. There's also a little forest in the back that you guys can see. It's a couple of hours and see how it works. Katrina said, I'll call you right back. She ran it by her husband, and it did feel a little bit more pricey than they wanted to spend. So the husband said, I'm going to go get back on I-95 and let's just head back home. But something within Katrina said, no, call back. She called back and the man was describing how to get there. He said, well, you have to exit on 95, exit 341, and then head west for a mile. Katrina looked up to see what exit was nearby because she had no clue if they had to go north or south or where to go. And the moment she looked up, there was a sign that said exit 341 in 1 mile. She immediately took this as a sign and told her husband, exit here. They went to check out the property and fell in love with the place. Everything beautifully decorated. They upgraded to a bigger house, spent the night relaxing, enjoying, and just having a great time. The next day went horseback riding, the whole family together, had a marvelous experience walking through the property, riding bikes. It was just mind-blowing. She said it was an experience they've never had before. Katrina wants to remind us that the universal resources are available for us always, that we have within us the guide to communicate with them and to enjoy our lives. And that's what we'd love to leave you with today, dear friends. Enjoy the magic that is always available, always within you, and always around you. Namaste.